Cinco de Mayo, an unofficial holiday that for millions of Americans means cervezas and margaritas. But there is also la comida, and Latin cuisine, whether spicy or mild, is an art all its own. Jorge Garces dishes in tonight's Platelist.
My mother was a great cook, as well as my grandma. She actually taught my mom, and then my mom cooked 4 or 5 nights a week. And usually I'd be the one next to her, helping her, whether it was making a cake, making a ceviche, making empanadas. I loved it. So I have some beautiful big eye tuna. I have a dry adobo rub, and that's looking pretty nicely adoboed. Put the tuna down right there. So I have some cucumber here, which I'm gonna julienne. I have some chayote, which is a firm vegetable. It gives a lot of texture to this taco. Have a little bit of cilantro. I'm gonna give that a little flip. I have some homemade corn tortillas. So I'm gonna just basically put a little bit of oil down. We're gonna bring those tortillas back to life. I think my work ethic started at a young age. I had a paper route when I was 7 years old, and my parents always tell me I'd get up at 5 in the morning, go push this giant wooden cart around the streets of Chicago, and I always worked. Gosh, from the time I was 8 until now, I've been working. My Social Security is looking solid. Hopefully it's still there at the end. I'm actually gonna take my tuna, do some nice slices on it. A little bit of avocado puree, some of that nice fresh tuna, chayote and cucumber slaw right on top of it. We're gonna finish it with a little bit of chili de arbol sauce. And it's kind of an elegant taco. Ooh, this is money right here. This is it. Wow, the real deal. Come on! My grandma's name is Mamita Amada. My first restaurant was named after her, Amada. And I have that empanada, it's called Amada's Empanada, is there on the menu. And she was over last summer making these empanada verdes, drinking a Corona, hanging out, just unbelievable at 90, and she cooks incredibly still. So, to show you how to make esquites, Jorge Garces style, of course. So I'm gonna put corn stock onto simmer. So I have the onions going in, corn, fresh epazote, which you can find in most Latin markets. It's really earthy, and it really represents Mexican culture very well. I have here a little bit of queso fresco, my favorite cheese. So we're gonna start building these esquites. Pour a little bit of the corn mixture in, then you do a little bit of that lime chili mayo, a little bit of that queso fresco, a little more corn, some chili de arbol powder. And it's not this fancy in Mexico, but it's pretty darn close. It's magic in a glass. Growing up in Chicago as an Ecuadorian American in a Irish Catholic neighborhood was pretty interesting. And I think that, for a little while I shunned my roots. I really tried to become more American. I think that struggle eventually led to who I am as a chef, because eventually I went back to becoming really a Latin chef and someone who embraced our culture and really looked to bring it to the forefront.